Hello, this is Shamitri from Travis Interior Design. I am headed to a client's for a consultation. However, I want to share with you the process. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I am very new at this, but I am very comfortable and love what I do. First, I start out with a consultation call, which is a discovery call. It's about 15 minutes. And in that call, I'm able to determine the client's budget, timeline, and also what they are looking to achieve. And at that time as well, I can do a brief introduction of who I am and what our company can offer. After that call is done and our two objectives and services align, then we book a consultation. Before I ride to my client's home, I send them a questionnaire. That questionnaire asks them just very specific information about their preferences. It asks them who's in their household. It asks them exactly, do you like bold colors? Do you like patterns? Do you like stripes? What are your most popular design style that's more appealing to you? What stores do you shop at? So it's about a 2-page questionnaire, and it's pretty quick and simple. Once the client is done, I get that information. So I got a few materials here that I want to share with you that I bring to the consultation. I start off first with my binder. In Travis Interior Design, this binder here has a checklist in it that kind of keeps me on schedule and on target, and I don't miss any objectives or discussions that we need to make. Also, I bring my color wheel because color is so important. Talk about the primary, secondary colors, right? And then I have a device itself that I can put up to the wall. It's called a color muse. I can put up to my client's wall and it'll tell me exactly what colors on the wall and what's most compatible to it. And that information is fed to me through an app on my phone. All right. Next, I just bring my highlighter so I can kind of outline the space with the drawing that I do there. And also I do one on my phone. I do a 3D floor plan on my phone. I can scan, and that gives me the dimensions, the height. And also it includes the current furniture that's in that space. So that's really handy. Since we're talking about measurements, I love this laser. This laser is pretty cool. It can measure anything. Just point it to the right direction where you're measuring something landscape, it's a kitchen island, or you want to know the height of the ceiling. All that information is right here with this laser. Now, I am old school, so I got to have my measuring tapes with me. That also gives me another accurate read and kind of confirm what I just saw on the laser. Now, after I bring my materials, I like to pull out my checklist. This checklist is so important to me. Here it is. As you can see, or maybe you can't, I start out with a PowerPoint. I do a PowerPoint presentation because there's a lot of time that clients, it'll be their first time working with a designer, or they've worked with one in the past and they need a refresher. So in that PowerPoint, we talk about our mission statement, our vision statement. We talk about our 3 pillars of process. We start with inspiration period, then we go into the design period, and then our last phase of that is implementation. So we kind of walk through that, and they also get to keep that copy for themselves. I give them their own personal folder so they can have that information. After we go over the presentation, we walk through their questionnaire to see if there's any other additional questions there. And next, I just want to tell them a little bit more about our company. So I will bring examples of our different mood boards. I'll also bring examples of our 3D floor plan. I will show all that on my laptop. However, you just never know. Depending on technology, I like to have a hard copy as well. And I discussed some of our accomplishments, like how we were featured in a Bold Journal. I kind of share that information with them as well. They can see pictures of our work. Also, my husband and I was featured in the Good to Be Home magazine. There as well, I kind of give that to them, and there's testimonials on there. And I also brought another handout that has other testimonials and reviews from our clients. This right here is our gold mine. We like to really know how we can improve and what we did fantastic. So I'll just share that with our during our consultation too. Now, the consultation I'm going to, I don't know if I mentioned it, it is for a kitchen remodel. Well, it's actually a renovation of a kitchen and a bathroom. And when we have those type of projects, I like to bring in some of the trend studies that I find through House. They do a trend study every 2 years. And within this bulk of paperwork, it's at least about 60 pages. We don't cover all that. But I just go over some of the highlights. For example, they've asked over 100 different customers, what made you want to do a remodel? How much did you spend? What colors did you select? And when you spent your budget, what did you spend it on? What was your priority? Was it the countertops? Was it the backsplash? Was it the lighting or the flooring? So it kind of ranks that data, and it also goes down to the type of material they chose. Did you use marble? Did you use granite? Did you use porcelain? So those different type of materials are also featured in the trend study that I share with my clients. So just to kind of wrap things up, here are some samples I may bring if I know ahead of time what we're looking for. If not, this is on our next meeting. But this is what I kind of do. This is part of my process. There's so much more that goes into it. But just having a routine process reassures that the clients are getting the same experience. Also talk about our payment processes. We also offer financing if that's something that the client needs at this time when we're at their home, at their site, going over this consultation, because that's where everything kind of takes place. And if it's a new build, we'll meet in my office. And there I can get your builder's floor plans and things to that nature, or go to the design center to discuss. Lastly, I just want to share with you the different types of vendors that we work with. When it comes to kitchen and bathroom remodels, we also have vendors for drapery, furniture, rugs, anything you name it. We are full service, interior, and we also do exterior. But here are some of the builders I work with. I work with Ferguson. I'll bring a magazine sometimes if we're working, like I said, on that kitchen and bathroom, kind of look at some things, because visuals are so important for my clients and so important for us as well. I also bring my magazine for Moen. We're a very well-known plumbing and fixture company. So those are some things too, just so my client can kind of see and get their appetite wet. But overall, this is what I wanted to share today. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope that you subscribe and like and share, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.